Hole 1 here at Temple Trail Disc Golf Course. 500 feet, par 4. This comes in at the easiest hole on the course, averaging a 3.1. You can see the little stakes here. They're placed every 100 feet, so you can see how far your drive is. Fairly easy hole. Drive anything you want, roller, upshot, get you 3, even possible for an eagle. And move on to the next one. Now here we are at hole 2, 335 feet, par 3. This play is either a hyzer up over the pines you see on the right and coming in right into the hillside, or just a straight putter or mid-range if you have the right wind. This ditch to the right sometimes plays OB, but other than that, just a straightforward downhill hole. Hole 3, 198 feet. Fairly short hole. It does have some water in play as a ditch, but the play here is just a stall hyzer to the right. Let it come in right on the other side of those trees. There's a forehand option, but you bring in a little more trees and it's a little harder to get around these. But you basically want to fly just like the drone is doing here. Come up, stall, fall straight down to the pin, get an ace maybe, definitely birdie. Hole 4, 230 feet, par 3. There's a hyzer route on this one under these limbs on the right. The play here is going to be a flex sidearm. You just have to watch this oak tree on your left and pick if you want to go around it or inside of it. Possible putter or mid-range up the middle, but it is a slightly uphill hole with a low ceiling. So just stick with the forehand play and leave this one with a birdie. Hole 5, 300 foot par 3. You just have this gap here at the beginning. It's easy to hit. The tricky part of this hole is it's sort of an optical illusion. It looks a lot closer than it is, so it's easy to wind up short. Even though it's only a 300 foot hole, you can get here with a mid-range. But just throw a little harder than you think and watch the wind, and you should leave here with a definite birdie. Hole 6, 365 feet, par 3. One of the trickier holes on the course. It's basically just a straight fairway driver, but you just do not want much finish toward the end. Just a slight left finish at the end and walk away with a 2, but this is one of the trickier ones if you're going for a perfect round. Hole 7, 256 feet, par 3. This is my favorite hole on the course, the most technical. So it's slightly downhill and you have a ceiling, so I just throw a slightly flippy mid-range down this left side and just let it turn ever so slightly and finish right at the basket. Other than that, you do have a ditch on your right that can play OB if you want to, and get your birdie and move on. Hole 8, 260 feet. Grab your straightest disc and make an ace run. You have a stop behind the basket. Don't have to worry about it going too long. Just have to worry about hitting an early limb and falling into this ditch OB. Other than that, get your ace and move on. Hole 9, 400 foot par 3. Last hole on this course. Fairly straightforward hole. Again, just bomb it. And watch out for this little ditch. You'd be surprised you can actually almost lose a disc in that little ditch right there. Other than that, get you birdie and finish with a perfect score.